Hi, today is January 5th, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. First one is poem number 25 for the year, The White. The way the white shone through the blinds, and the way one could not know whether the white was snow or a cloud-filled sky. Poem number 26, Cravings. He craved the visceral, wind that stabbed his face like needles, heat that melted his flesh, orgasms that transported him into other dimensions, spiritual experiences better than drugs, maybe even a roller coaster ride. But he also craved stasis, the stability of nothingness, the tranquility of a quiet lake, the sound of barely breathed breathing, the senseless sensations of sensory deprivation, the darkness of a pitch-black night, the taste of water, the scent of oxygen. One could almost say that he didn't know what he craved, and that wasn't entirely inaccurate, because most of all he craved the knowledge of what it was he truly craved. Poem number 27, The Drinking Stone. When he opened up his bar, he thought it would be stupid to call it the Blarney Stone. Of course, he was fine with people talking and talking as if they'd kissed the Blarney Stone, but he wanted them to drink, so he brought in a large boulder and placed it in the middle of the bar with a sign that said The Drinking Stone, where people could kiss it and then hopefully drink like fishes. And it seemed to work. People came in, at first just to see the drinking stone, but then they kissed it and they drank and they drank and they drank and they drank, and the bar became a huge success. There was a Blarney Stone a few blocks away, and the woman who owned it began to wonder if there were too many Blarney Stones in town and not enough drinking stones. Poem number 28, A Single Step. A journey of 1,000 miles ends with a single step. And when the journey is over, and when you have arrived at your destination, recall the people who told you that the journey would begin with a single step, and how misleading that was. Recall how, after a week of walking approximately 55,000 single steps a day, you were barely 1/6 of the way. Then study the blisters on your feet. Look in the mirror at your sunburned face. Notice how beaten down and defeated you look. And then think about how a week from now you will have to turn around and walk all the way back. But don't worry, the journey back begins with a single step. Poem number 29, last poem of the day, The Malamar of Human Kindness. The Malamar of human kindness contains no gelatin, so no animal collagen, so no skin, bones, or connective tissues. The Malamar of human kindness is not like those Malamars of animal cruelty. It's smarter than the average Malamar, but it doesn't act all high and mighty and superior and holier than thou. The Malamar of human kindness is holier than thou if you are a Malamar made by Mondelez International. In order for a Malamar to be a Malamar of human kindness, it must be made by someone who knows how to make Malamars without gelatin. If you know anyone who knows how to do this, please let me know, as I am really in the mood for a Malamar right about now. All right, that is it. Thank you. I appreciate you.